Welcome to Sports News. The national under-17 team, the Golden Eaglets, will open their account at the Suwon 4 Nation International tournament against Korea and their Brazilian counterparts on June the 10th. 2 days later, the team will face the Junior Taiju Warriors of Korea, while the Brazilians will face the United States of America. The Golden Eaglets will play their last game against the USA, while Korea would trade tackles with Brazil. Now, this is the second time Nigeria will be participating in an invitational tournament in Korea after their previous appearance on their way to winning the FIFA Under-17 World Cup in 2007 in the same country. Coach Emmanuel Amuneke insists the tournament will be a good test for his newly recruited players ahead of the World Cup. Well, to their seniors now, Flying Eagles coach Manu Garba is disappointed with a 4-2 loss to Brazil in their opening Group E clash at the Under-21 World Cup. Garba says the players created lots of chances in the first 45 minutes and paid dearly for the mistakes they made in the second half. One of such mistakes was the one committed by goalkeeper Joshua Enaholo, who allowed the ball to squirm through his legs, enabling Judy Van to smash it home. He admitted that the mistake was owing to lack of concentration on his part and that because the ball was wet, he couldn't get a grip on it properly. Garba said all the errors will be corrected before their next game against North Korea. In tennis, world #1 Novak Djokovic had a comfortable ride to the quarter-final of the French Open, setting up an appetizing last 8 clash with 9-time champion Rafael Nadal. Djokovic was in perfect form throughout the game, permitting his French opponent Richard Gasquet just one break of serve as he ran out victorious 6-1, 6-2, 6-3. After spurning an early break point in the second game, Gasquet could only watch as Djokovic fired a flurry of winners to take the first set with ease. The bombardment continued in the second and third sets, leaving the 20th seed with just a handful of games to show from their 119-minute contest. Nadal continued his perfect record against American opponents on clay with a 6-3, 6-1, 5-7, 6-2 win against Jack Sock. It's game, set and match on Sports News, and back to Joma with the rest of the news at 10.
This is the ultimate redefined for men.
The torture of a 14-year-old Syrian boy by Islamic State militants has emerged online. In the video recorded on a mobile phone, the boy is seen with his wrists tied to the ceiling and blindfolded. His torturers, dressed in all black, are pacing on the floor in front of him, carrying a pistol, a knife and an AK-47 before the beatings began. The boy, Ahmed, who has escaped captivity, recounted his ordeal to the BBC, and he said he thought he would die. Meanwhile, 45 Iraqi policemen were killed in an attack earlier today in the Anbar province. And here's Cynthia Are with more.
Well, thank you. Suicide bombers rammed 3 vehicles packed with explosives into a base in the Tha area on a road connecting the cities of Fallujah and Samara. Several high-ranking officers were among the casualties. Then police in Bangladesh have charged the owner of the Rana Plaza complex with murder over the building's collapse in 2013, killing more than 1,100 people. Sohail Rana and more than a dozen government officials are among the 42 people charged with murder. They're accused of ignoring warnings not to allow workers into the building the day before it collapsed. Also, the United Nations Human Rights Chief is urging the several countries investigating the alleged sexual abuse of young children in the Central African Republic to intensify their actions regarding the matter. Finally, an Egyptian court has adjourned a trial for 3 Al Jazeera journalists on charges that include aiding a terrorist group until June the 4th.
Me, Bahar and Peter produced balanced reports. We took care of business. We were not in any way biased or broke any laws. However, the network did. And this separation is part of our main defense, and we will present it on June 4th.
That's the foreign news wrap-up. It's back to you, Ijoma.
Thanks a lot, Cynthia. And on entertainment news tonight, baseline artist Scales launches his debut album. Here's Mayowa Ogundele with the details.
On entertainment news tonight, baseline recording artist Scales Man of the Year concert to mark the release of his debut album, which held in Lagos over the weekend, attracted all lists of artists, including former label mates from EME. The album received massive support and reviews from various artists who attended the star-studded event. And according to Scales, the album was a reflection of his journey in the industry thus far.
There's nobody else in this industry that has a bigger grass to grace story more than me. I mean, mine is very popular, so basically that's why I call myself the man of the year.
Mavin stars Don Jazzy, Ricardo Banks, and soon-to-be mommy Tiwa Savage have created a remix to international star Rihanna's hit song Be Better Have My Money, produced by All Teams. The Mavin cover was rejigged with new lyrics and a faster tempo.
I'm the baddest. What a man does.
Tinsel stars Osazi Godaro and Benga Jibade have taken the first step towards their July 4th wedding as they held their official introduction in Benin, Nigeria. YBNL star act Olamide has released another tune called Melo Melo, a Yoruba Afro ballad in which the artist sings of his emotions. The visual is directed by Mo Musa in London, produced by Fields.
I know I made some mistakes, but I don't regret. Now I know forget the cherish waiting I get.
The highly anticipated music video collaboration between Congolese legend Awilo Logomba and Nigerian music duo P-Square, titled Enemy Solo, has been released. The music video, which was produced by VTech and directed by Clarence Peters, illustrates an underground dance battle with Awilo and P-Square as judges.
Mama, if you don't wish me good, I gotta wish you good, mama.
Nollywood actress Stella Damasos and actor Joseph Benjamin are lead actors in a new movie, Affairs of the Heart, directed by Robert Peters. In the movie, Stella plays a loving medical doctor in a relationship with Joseph Benjamin, who turns out to be unfaithful and always looking for a way to extort money from her.
Drinking wine with my husband.
Well, that's it on entertainment news. Thank you so much for watching. Let's head back to the main news.
Thanks a lot, Mayowa. And the main news again. President Muhammadu Buhari has sought a strategic alliance with neighbors Chad and Niger on his first day in office, with a plan to visit Chad on Wednesday. Well, that's the news at 10 tonight. Thanks so much for staying with us. I'm Ijoma Hunyato. Good night.